Hey everyone, doing a quick product review. This is probably an item that you have outside. Use it to water plants, spray down the cars, etc. This has a whole bunch of different settings on it. It's very easy to rotate. You can tell when it's clicked into place, it snaps into place. If you're in between two settings, you're not going to have any spray coming out because it's being blocked. All of these work really well. There's enough different choices on here. This rotates either direction, but there's enough different choices on here for pretty much anything you need it for. You know, you can put it on. I use shower all the time for just kind of washing things off and watering plants, but the jet works really well. It's actually very hard it's pumping water out really hard in a jet stream. So if you're working on something, then you just need the pressure to spray off something that's a little bit more difficult to get off, then just put it on jet. The handle, everything about it's ergonomic. It's actually got a little finger groove here for keeping it on your hand if there's enough pressure and it wants to get away from your hands or wet or whatever. This little nozzle on the back, you turn this and that'll adjust the handle tension so that it's either spraying immediately as soon as you pull it out, or you can loosen this up and you can see there's a little bit of play in the handle before it gets to it. So if you just want the pressure to be pulled down a little bit, then you can adjust this down and it'll kind of set your pressure. Let me turn the water on real quick. I don't have it on. So I've got the water on now. So like I said, if you've got this turned out, then let me change this. Maybe you can see a little bit better. So I'll put this on the shower. So if I keep turning this out, then I can actually turn down and it's set. So I can press the handle the same amount every time and the pressure set at lower, or I can turn this in. Now you can see the pressure goes up higher and higher. You can actually hear and see the amount of difference it makes. I just turn this all the way in until it's dripping a little bit and then just back off until it stops. That way it's just full pressure. I know it's full pressure every time. This does have a little, this is like a quick set to hold the water pressure where you have it. So that just slides up. It's real easy. It's on both sides, ergonomic, right hand, left hand, doesn't matter. It's symmetrical on both sides. So pull this in, slide that up, it locks it. I don't have to hold the handle. I don't know, I don't have arthritis or anything, but I can imagine if somebody did, you really don't want to have to hold this if you're watering all your plants. So you can just lock that in wherever. So you can dial this out, get it down to a lower pressure, and then lock the handle. And then I can kind of set this to where I want, and I don't have to hold the handle in the whole time. I'm going to turn this off, because the only thing that I have a gripe about on this is that the body on this is plastic. So inside here, where this screws in, now I've got a quick coupling so I can take this off real easy, but that is not the problem. I had an all metal one of these before, and because this is plastic, this does not have a very strong grip on the threads of the hose connector coming off the house. And as you're using this, if you're turning this around, what will happen is the plastic doesn't have any grip, so the plastic unscrews and you will have water spraying out between the gray and the end of your hose. That's the only thing that I've run into that's a problem. I don't like that it does that. There's no way for me to fix that because it's just not gonna grip on the plastic, so it doesn't matter what I do. I'm not gonna be able to change that. So what I do is I pull the handle, let the pressure out of that actual connection between the plastic and the metal here, and then I can rotate and tighten that back up by hand. So that's how I deal with that. Right now, because there's so much pressure in the hose and I'm not letting the pressure out, it doesn't allow me to turn that. It just wants to turn as you can see, it just wants to turn the quick connect. So if I want to stop that from happening, I can let the pressure out and then just tighten that up a little bit. That's the only thing that I've found so far that doesn't work on this. It sits in place. I've seen some reviews where people said, well, it just leaks all the time. Well, I think what's happened is this is too tight. And if I turn this on too tight, it's sitting here doing this. It's not leaking out of the actual body of the thing. It's actually leaking out. It's coming out from where I have it set. So I've got it set on shower right now. Sorry for saying I've had somebody tell me that I say too much. Sorry about that, but I wasn't good at school or whatever. public speaking. So the water is actually just coming out of the hole that it's lined up with, so it's actually just coming out of the shower. If I back this off a little bit, the water stops. As far as I can tell, that's the only place that I've seen, other than, like I said, where this plastic is. Maybe some people are saying it leaks there. If there was something you could do to keep that tight, then maybe it wouldn't leak from here. If you've got this turned in too much, just turn it out. That should keep the water from coming out the end. I've seen where water starts coming out here because there's gaskets in here, and the gasket ends up going out, so water leaks out between the gray, the light gray and the dark gray here. I'm not seeing that yet. I haven't had these for very long, but we have used them quite a bit. So yeah, that's the product review on this. Hopefully that'll help you with your decision on buying this product or not. And whenever you're done with these, I always turn the water off and just let the pressure out. If you let the pressure out, the hoses last a lot longer, they don't bulge as quickly, and you don't have quite as many problems with it. So you won't have water building up in here. If you're in an area where you get freezing temperatures at night, you're not going to have water building up inside here and breaking this thing apart when the water turns to ice and the ice expands. So like I said, hopefully it's helped you with your choice in the purchase, and I'll have the description with the link in it and the price and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully just help you with that decision. I believe this comes as a 2-pack. I don't even think the 2-pack was more than $20, so easy purchase. But if that's what you're looking for, I've done a bunch of research, and this is the one that I went with the research that I did on the price and all the features that it had. It seemed like the best deal out of anything I found on Amazon. If you have a comment on that, you can comment in the comment box. If you like the video, that'll just help me to get more of my videos out. Share the channel, subscribe to the channel if you want more notifications when I do more product reviews. I just kind of walk around the house and go over things that I purchased, trying to help people make decisions on what they're going to buy and hopefully save you money, save you time on the research. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.